Alright folks, we are back with the second half of tonight's RWL Rage, and let me tell you something, I am kind of jealous of Steve Groves, the GM, this evening. He's put together a hellified card. We got 3 Legends Division matches, 3 of them, and then, on top of that, we got this 6-woman elimination chamber match for the number 1 contendership for the women's international title. And then, on top of that, in the main event, on top of all those matches I just mentioned, it's going to be the Texas Rattlesnake, RWL Legends Division Champion. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Texas Rattlesnake, personal friend of mine, going up against, everybody sitting down, the Game, the Cerebral Assassin, Triple H is in the building tonight. And he is going to challenge Stone Cold for the RWL Legends Division Championship. That's why I'm jealous, Wally. That's why I'm jealous, Johnny.
Well, at least you're in here, and not out there in a cell with Too Short. So what's the story, Tex? Is the poor dog gonna live, or will they have to put him down?
Really? Is he ever coming back? Uncle Tex.
Let's talk about that later, guys. Up first, it's Mr. Perfect versus Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, the Mid-Atlantic Champion, in a non-title matchup.
I've been waiting on this one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Bobby Heenan, representing the family. From Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 257 pounds, Mr. Perfect.
Bobby Heenan joining Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig at ringside for this match with Paul Orndorff. And I'm pretty sure Perfect's got designs on the Mid-Atlantic title, so I'm expecting whatever assistance the Brain is going to offer his client here.
And Perfect doesn't even really need that kind of help, but Heenan just can't seem to help himself.
Yeah, that's true. Perfect, brilliant technical wrestler, very gifted, but he's got an ego you can see from outer space.
And his opponent, from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 252 pounds, the All-Star Northern Atlantic Champion, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
I'm always interested in Paul Orndorff's current run with the RWL Mid-Atlantic title. The field of contenders, including Mr. Perfect, is a list of some of the best competition we've got going here in the Legends division.
Yeah, I remember one of his last matches with Don Morocco was really good. It's definitely a wide field, and it's definitely very interesting. Well, this is certainly going to be one hell of a Legends Division matchup for sure. Bell goes. Lock up. Perfect. Whoa, misses with a charge in the corner. Orndorff takes him down with a Luthez press. Bobby Heenan with a bird's eye view of the whole thing. Oh. Perfect gets his head slammed into the mat and followed up with a fist drop. Yeah, well, Orndorff's going to have to defend that title pretty soon, and it might be against Mr. Perfect. So this match, well, it's not a title match, but it still has championship implications. Right now, Perfect counters with a shot to the midsection. Not sure what the hell that was about. Perfect misses with a shot, follows it up with a chop. Perfect with an elbow and out of the corner. Orndorff escorting Perfect to the ropes, follows it up with a couple of good hard shots, whips himself off the rope. Whoa! Nice takedown right there. And Mr. Wonderful going all the way tippy top, and boom! Connects with a beautiful elbow right to the heart of Mr. Perfect. Oh, just a one. Yeah, Mr. Perfect. Definitely been around the block here in RWL for a long time. At one point, worked for Too Short. Yeah. It's funny. We're here in the Southwest in Scott Bell's patch. You mentioned Scott Bell. He's going to be all right. He's going to live, but he's going to be gone for quite some time. I don't expect him back anytime soon. Which means his whole bunch of idiots is running loose out there, out of control. Or at least I thought so. But turns out I did meet with the guy who produced that Southwest show. It's just that due to time constraints, we couldn't record it and show it to you. You'll just have to take my word for it. So, yeah, he's the guy who's been running the show for a while. Okay, just a 2 count for Mr. Wonderful. Yes, let me not carry away too much. I've given you enough information. Okay, they lock up. They whip Perfect to the ropes. Collision. And now it's Orndorff. Perfect. Keep missing with that charge. Gets taken down with a clothesline. Leg trip by Mr. Perfect. Drives the knee. Another thing about Mr. Perfect, he's been tag team partners with a lot of guys. Lex Luger and Roundabout Whitley, too. So he's been definitely Mr. Perfect. I think he's due for a championship, and it may be that Mid-Atlantic. We'll just have to wait and see. Only time will tell. Right now, it's Mr. Perfect working on a downed Paul Orndorff. Perfect takes himself up to the top rope, waiting patiently for Orndorff to get to his feet. Nails him with a nice chop. Follows it up with a nice drop kick right there. And they lock up. Belly-to-belly suplex from Mr. Perfect. It looks like Mr. Wonderful's in a bit of trouble here. Yeah, Perfect going for another pin. But, barely a one. Now Perfect just teeing off with hard rights on Mr. Wonderful. Orndorff whipped into the corner. Perfect, not going to try that charge again. But still, Orndorff escapes the corner. That was so slick I didn't even see Heenan do it. Wow, okay. Orndorff. Gets countered into a back body drop. Perfect. Going for another pin. Tell you what, he is not giving up. He is tenacious as heck. Okay. Perfect. Working on the arm. Stomps on it too. That'll just jack up your shoulder real good. Perfect. Whoa, that was a nasty suplex right there. And, here we go. What we got coming here? Oh, okay. Surfboard stretch. Followed by a stomp. That always looks wild because it looks like it might be a sharpshooter, or it might be a figure 4, and it winds up being that surfboard. Not perfect. With the crossface on Mr. Wonderful, and Orndorff reaching for that rope, and Perfect takes it away, but look at this. Orndorff manages to break the hold and get loose. They lock it up again. Perfect. Whips Orndorff to the ropes, and another collision. Follows it up with a nasty European uppercut. Now, Orndorff out there on the floor. He looks like he's hurting. Perfect. Trying to round him up, but gets a jawjacker for his pains. Gets taken down with a clothesline out there on the floor. Orndorff follows it up with a fist drop. Yeah, I think he just busted Perfect open. Whoa, man. Yeah, that don't look good. But right now, it's Mr. Wonderful in the driver's seat. Hard right. Right into that cut. Well, these guys do not fool around. All right, scoop slam. And, yeah, well, the referee's still counting. It's time to break this up and get back inside the ring, gentlemen. Perfect goes behind, German suplex on Orndorff. He went ass over tea kettle, eh? Yeah, he did. All right. Oh, arm breaker. And guys, it might be time to stop fooling around out there. I don't know. Oh, to get a little carried away out here. Oh, man. Acting as if they had time to administer submission holds. These guys break it up and go back inside for crying out loud. Enough's enough. Perfect. With another suplex on Mr. Wonderful. Finally, Perfect takes himself off. He was trying to get a count out on Orndorff, but it ain't happening. Wonderful. Whips Perfect into the corner. Oh, yeah, looks like Perfect might be smarting a bit here. Oh, goes behind. Neck breaker. Just out of no place. Just a big surprise right there. Goes for the cover. Got the leg hook right here. And, oh, chop it up. Mr. Perfect. Nothing for Orndorff. This was a non-title match.
Here is your winner, Mr. Perfect.
The truth is, he did literally just win that match, all by himself and reasonably within the rules. And while this one wasn't for the title, the next one just might be now.
An upset win for Mr. Perfect, who could now ask for a match with Orndorff for the title. And get one. That's the reality here.
Yeah, that was a bit unexpected. All right, folks, we got a lot more coming up, so stick around. We'll be right back after this.